Hello and welcome. I'm Aditi Singh and you're tuned in to My India. India's economy continues its upward trajectory with robust growth across multiple sectors. And the latest GDP figures show promising expansion that is fueled by investments, consumption and government initiatives. And despite global challenges, India still remains a beacon of growth, attracting international investors and bolstering domestic confidence. The IMF has now predicted that India is poised to surpass Japan in nominal GDP by 2025.
India stands as an untapped economic powerhouse, offering vast opportunities for growth, innovation, and investment globally. Fueled by a large and youthful population, economic reforms, and a booming digital economy, the nation's journey to a $3.7 trillion economy in 2023, surpassing the United Kingdom, marks a moment of pride. Recent projections by the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, suggest India's ascent to the fourth largest economy by 2025, overtaking Japan, and to the third position by 2027, surpassing Germany, with a projected $5.4 trillion economy. This growth story is diversified, spanning vibrant manufacturing, thriving services, including IT, and outsourcing, showcasing India's dynamic economic landscape. Economic experts believe that the government's focus on nurturing unicorns in the country has also contributed to an economic boom.
The world economy is not doing very well, and in this not so doing well global economy, geopolitical tensions, India seems to be doing very well. We have a more than 7%, more than double the world growth rate. So that is one factor, very high sustainable high growth rate. Second factor is that there has been an anti-China sentiment, and a number of countries and companies are also looking at building resilient supply chain, and India as a large population fit into their thought process.
India's economic growth is propelled by significant domestic demand that is boosted by its population surpassing that of China in 2023, making it the world's largest. And this, coupled with caution surrounding investment in China, has led to increasing attraction to India among investors from advanced economies.
India's rise as a favored hub for capital infusion and business ventures is driven by its vast economic potential, demographic advantage, and an increasingly favorable regulatory environment for foreign investment. These factors enhance India's allure as a promising destination for global capital and entrepreneurial endeavors. Experts also suggest that India must expand its foreign trade potential to realize its ambition of becoming one of the world's top 3 economies.
The diversification of foreign trade of India has to be diversified in a much more wider way, we know that 21st century is going to be an era of Asia-Pacific division, and without India, Asia-Pacific is immaterial, it doesn't exist if India's presence and India's contribution is not there in Asia-Pacific division. So we have to expand our bilateral ties, our multilateral ties, our trade links with more, in a much more wider way with the African countries, with the Latin American countries, with the Southeast Asian countries, East Asian countries, and the small island nations of Pacific.
The government of India's defense sector reforms, including Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat, or Self-Reliant India, have reinforced indigenous manufacturing and reduced reliance on imports. With increased budget allocation, infrastructure development, and private sector participation, India's defense exports have in fact surged, while imports have declined. These reforms not only enhance national security, but also drive economic growth and job creation, positioning India as a global defense leader.
We are getting a lot of interest for most of our products from abroad, and I'm sure over the coming years exports are going to become a very important part of our portfolio. So far, a lot of our hull-mounted sonars, lightweight torpedo, we have exported radars. We have now a lot of interest on Pinaka, ATAGs. Then we have also now receiving interest for BrahMos, of course, we have exported to Philippines, and we are receiving interest for other countries. Akash is seeing a lot of interest.
Recent years have seen the Indian government enact substantial reforms aimed at enhancing efficiency and attracting foreign investment. Measures such as the bankruptcy code and stricter tax regulations strengthen the economy and ensure fairness across the board. Additionally, new real estate laws and improved lender protection instilled confidence among investors. These actions signal India's commitment.
मेरा नाम नू सिंह है, मेरी उम्र 16 वर्ष है। उसने मेरे प्राइवेट पार्ट्स को टच किया जो मुझे बहुत बुरा लगा।
सुप्रीम कोर्ट कई बार ये जजमेंट दे चुका है कि पीड़िता का बयान रेप केसेस में एकमात्र पुख्ता सबूत है अगर वो कोर्ट को ये कन्विंस करने में कामयाब हो जाती है कि जो वो बोल रही है सही बोल रही है।
It's a new era in hair color. Introducing Colistin Perfect Me Plus by Wella Professionals. Inbuilt metal purifiers neutralize metals for superior hair bond protection with every application. Innovated for healthy color transformations. Wella Professionals. #1 salon color brand in the world.
Keep calm and pedal on. Well, cycling is not only one of the most environmentally friendly modes of transportation, but can also keep riders in a good shape. In fact, in recent years, the craze for cycling has increased significantly in India, and this has led to a considerable surge in bicycle sales. So let's take a closer look at the growing cycling community in India and how the country's growing passion for cycling is benefiting the Indian cycling industry in general.
At dawn, a bustling spectacle unfolds. Scores of people, young and old, ride bicycles on streets, some solo, others in groups, marking a growing craze for cycling amongst Indians. In the past, cycling was often viewed as a transportation option primarily for the lower classes. However, as times have changed, people from all backgrounds have embraced cycling with enthusiasm. Today, even individuals who own luxury cars are choosing to cycle for health and fitness, regardless of age or gender. The activity has become increasingly inclusive, appealing to a wide range of people.
एक फिटनेस का जो एक जज्बा है, जो मेरी एज 56 है, तो मैं आई एम कैपेबल ऑफ राइडिंग जो है कि मैं 400, 500, 600, 700 किलोमीटर तक मैं राइड कर सकता हूँ. तो ये एक जो स्टेमिना हमने गेन किया ड्यूरिंग द इयर्स, ये एक अचीवमेंट है हमारे सभी मेंबर्स के लिए और ग्रुप के लिए.
After the COVID-19 pandemic, people have become more conscientious about their health, placing a greater emphasis on fitness. Many individuals are opting for cycling as it provides numerous health benefits and is also environmentally friendly. In Jalandhar city in India's Punjab, this businessman and his young relatives cycle for an hour every morning, maintaining their fitness levels admirably.
आई लव साइकिलिंग। एक्चुअली कोविड के बाद जब मैंने इसको स्टार्ट किया मुझे पता नहीं था इसको मैं एक प्रोफेशनल वे में ले जाऊंगा, बट जब मैं साइकिलिंग करता हूं तो मैं अपने आप को स्ट्रेस फ्री फील करता हूं।
With the growing popularity of cycling, numerous companies in the industry are now manufacturing bicycles that are equipped with latest technology. Ludhiana, for instance, in Punjab, stands out as the highest producer of bicycles in India. And the demand for bicycles is not only significant within the country, but it also extends to foreign markets.
India is the world's second largest bicycle producer. In recent years, the demand for cycles has surged, broadening India's bicycle industry scope. Numerous cycle manufacturers in India are working hard to meet the increasing demands in both domestic and international markets. In Ludhiana, advanced technology-equipped bicycles are being manufactured, garnering popularity even in foreign countries. Consequently, this industry has significantly contributed to the Make in India, Make for the World campaign. A testament to this was recently witnessed in America, where Made in India bicycles were launched in a prominent store.
कोविड के बाद जो जितने भी यूरोपियन कंट्रीज़ हैं, अमेरिकन कंट्रीज़ हैं, वो चाइना से बाहर निकलना चाहते हैं। पहले वो सब साइकिलें चाइना से ज़्यादा इंपोर्ट करते थे, लेकिन वो चाइना से बाहर निकलना चाहते हैं और वो उसका अल्टरनेटिव देख रहे हैं, तो इनको इंडिया सबसे बड़ा अच्छा अल्टरनेटिव नज़र आया। हमारे पास भी अच्छे कस्टमर्स आए हैं। हमने 2023 में कम से कम कोई 1.5 लाख साइकिल हमने यूरोप एक्सपोर्ट करी है और आगे भी बड़े अच्छे स्कोप नज़र आ रहे हैं, क्योंकि जो साइकिल गई है उनको पसंद आई है और रिपीट ऑर्डर हमको देना चाहते हैं। उसके अलावा और भी कस्टमर हमारे पास आ रहे हैं। ये बहुत अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी इंडिया को मिली है।
According to research by ASD Reports, a total of 11.44 million units of bicycles were sold in India in the financial year 2022. Sales are expected to reach 14.43 million units by financial year 2027, expanding at a compound annual growth rate of 5.5% during the financial year 2023 to 2027 period. The bicycle industry has benefited significantly from various government schemes like Make in India and Self-Reliant India. The increasing trend towards cycling is not only beneficial.
Today, I'm going to teach you a few simple commands to help control your bench. Let's go.
Bichika!
Bichi! Krishna.
Mohit! Ma, I've decided to go on a solo trip. But beta?
What about the kids?
No.
Don't eat that.
Don't go there. Don't wear that.
Stop being so uptight. If you still can't get her under control, you can always put her on a short leash and muzzle her by using words like bossy, slut, fool, whore, feminazi, gold digger, and well, bitch.
A land steeped in history and spirituality, embodies a rich tapestry of cultures, traditions, and ancient wisdom. At the heart of India's spiritual essence lies Varanasi. This ancient city stands out as a testament to India's deep-rooted spiritual and cultural legacy. Varanasi's ghats, temples and intricate alleys are not just symbols of a city, they are portals to India's timelessness, inviting visitors to immerse themselves in a journey through history, spirituality and culture. So come, let's explore Varanasi.
Varanasi, known as Kashi or Benares, stands as a timeless testament to human history. At its heart flows the Ganga, worshipped as more than a river, a living goddess of spiritual purity. The ghats of Varanasi, where life converges and rituals intertwine, echo with the symphony of dawn and daybreak, bells and chants rising to the divine. Devotees seek solace in the sacred waters, drawn by the allure of transcendence. The lanes of Varanasi are a living museum, where ancient architecture, vibrant markets, and the tasks of daily life intertwine beautifully. These narrow lanes also lead to hidden gems, like the Kashi Vishwanath temple, dedicated to Lord Shiva. The temple stands as a symbol of Varanasi's spiritual heritage and attracts devotees from far and wide. Just a few miles from Varanasi, near the confluence of the Ganga and Varuna rivers, is located Sarnath, one of the holiest Buddhist sites in the world. It is the famous place where Gautam Buddha delivered his first sermon.
Varanasi has a long recorded history of more than 2000 years. So probably the most remarkable would be visit of Gautam Buddha near Sarnath. And from there, most of the Buddhist monks and also the monks coming from the other sects, they must be having a dialogue around 6th century BC or so, and in the subsequent ages. Then also we have got the rulers who were very famous for their military achievements, conquests, and they always wanted this region of Gangetic Plain under their control. So various dynasties also have their rules here.
Varanasi's ancient streets are filled with just as ancient homes, where history resides in every brick, creating a mosaic. Take, for example, the ancestral home of the Ratnakar family near the Shivala Ghat, a testament to Varanasi's architectural legacy. Passed down for approximately 250 years, this house embodies traditional Varanasi architecture. With wooden facades adorned with latticework, small courtyards, and iconic jharokas, or overhanging windows, it preserves the essence of a bygone era.
So, my family is quite old in Varanasi. I am the 8th generation living in this house in Varanasi. Quite famously, I belong to the family of Kavi Jagannath Das Ratnakarji. He was a renowned poet of his time. His grandfather was the one who settled in Varanasi. We have this Bundasi Gate entrance. That was a Desi form of engineering which we came up with, which I think many people in Varanasi have come up with. This is for enabling the entrance when the family is living on the first floor. There is an angan in every house. That is the place where all the ventilation and sunlight is circulated throughout the house through the angans. All these jharokas. So these jharokhas were for the ladies to join a function happening in this house. Initially, or back in those days, there was this parda system where the women were not supposed to join the function in the house on the floor. So they could see the function, or they could be a part of this function from upstairs.
Varanasi's heritage transcends borders, drawing visitors worldwide to uncover its mysteries, absorb its wisdom, and bask in its enduring charm. Its inclusivity, diversity, and hospitality create a welcoming environment for cultural exchange and spiritual exploration. Here, every step echoes with history, spirituality, and cultural richness, where the past merges with the present, and heritage's legacy unfolds through the ages.
I'm here in Varanasi for the spiritual part of India. I know this is a very spiritual place, and I can see the devotion of the people everywhere. We see lingam, right? It's a very spiritual place, and you can see everything in this place, right? It's different. It's different from anywhere in the world, and it's the most, how can I say, it's the ancient city, the most ancient city in the world.
Varanasi holds immense significance as a pilgrimage site, drawing devotees from all corners of the globe to its sacred shores. Many seek purification in the holy Ganga, aiming to cleanse sins and attain salvation. Each evening, crowds converge at the Shashwamedh Ghat for the revered Ganga Aarti, joining in prayer and connecting with the river's spiritual essence.
नए यार्डले ड्यूज एक्सोटिक नेचुरल फ्लावर्स की खुशबू के साथ। यार्डले ड्यूज अब 90% नेचुरली डिराइव्ड, नेचर जैसी फ्रेशनेस हमेशा।
आजमाइए यार्डले बॉडी मिस्ट की नई रेंज।
The traditions, customs and artist expressions of India are incredibly diverse, with each region adding its unique flavor to the cultural tapestry. And among these, the northwest region of Rajasthan stands out for its vibrant traditions. Puppetry, in particular, holds a special place in Rajasthan's cultural heritage, serving as a vital link to preserve the area's rich history, folklore and customs. Across generations, families of puppeteers have nurtured and refined this art form, ensuring its continuity and evolution over the centuries. So let's explore this fascinating aspect of Rajasthan's cultural legacy.
India's northwestern state, Rajasthan, is undeniably captivating, boasting a rich tapestry woven with history, art, and culture. From the majestic forts and palaces echoing tales of long ago eras, to the bustling bazaars brimming with vibrant textiles and intricate handicrafts, Rajasthan casts a spell on all who visit. Known as the Land of Kings, Rajasthan truly offers a sensory feast at every turn. One captivating facet of the region's cultural depth is the art of puppetry, which spans from traditional folk tales and myths to original narratives exploring contemporary themes. Puppet makers play a significant role in celebrating Rajasthan's uniqueness by honoring its culture, history, traditions, and artistic legacy through the creation of beautifully crafted puppets and engaging performances. Renowned for their expertise, the Vaught community of Rajasthan's Kaputli Nagar meticulously handcrafts exquisite puppets at home, adorning them with clothing, ornaments, and other embellishments.
हम पहले जाते हैं आगरा रोड से जयपुर से बाहर, ये लकड़ी लेके आते हैं, इसे कटवा के इस तरीके से फिर लोड करके या घर तक लेके आते हैं, फिर उसके बाद में इस औजार की मदद से इस लकड़ी की ये शेप आती है, ये शेप बनाते हैं, फिर इस औजार की मदद से ऐसी कटिंग करके करते हैं हम, फिर उसके बाद में इस पे चौक मिट्टी होती है, घिसाई होती है, फिर वार्निश होता है, फिर पेंट होता है, और फिर उसके बाद में कपड़े पहनाए जाते हैं इनको।
The puppet makers employ traditional artistic techniques passed down through generations, ensuring that each puppet is crafted with precision and attention to detail, showcasing the artisan's skill and creativity. The materials used in making puppets are often locally sourced and include wood, cloth, and strings, giving them an authentic and indigenous feel. The elaborate attire of the legless puppets is designed to resemble Rajasthani clothing from the Middle Ages. Puppeteers manipulate the puppets using movements from their hands and arms, controlling devices such as rods or strings to animate the body, head, limbs, and sometimes even the mouth and eyes of the puppet. Working in teams, puppeteers coordinate their actions to ensure a seamless performance. In addition to entertaining audiences for decades, puppeteers from Rajasthan have successfully represented India in numerous festivals abroad.
मेरे यहाँ के काफ़ी लोग विदेश जाते हैं, उनको प्रोग्राम में जो है सरकारें इनवाइट करती हैं। जब भी कोई ऐसा बहुत बड़ा उत्सव होता है तो यहाँ से इंडिया से वो पत्र लिखते हैं सरकार को, और ये फिर यहाँ से कुछ लोगों को, जो चुनिंदा लोग हैं और जो वास्तव में मतलब यानी कि कला में बहुत ज़्यादा प्रखर हैं, उनको सरकार अवेयर करके और वहाँ ऐसे उत्सवों में भेजती है, और वहाँ से काफ़ी इनको पैसा मिलता भी है, और ये लोग वहाँ जाके भी आते हैं।
From traditional puppet theaters in small villages to elaborate puppet festivals drawing crowds from far and wide, puppetry possesses a unique ability to captivate audiences of all ages and backgrounds. In many cultures, puppetry acts as a bridge to the past, safeguarding ancient stories, myths, and traditions that might otherwise fade away. Through puppet performances, these narratives are vividly brought to life, enabling communities to re-establish connections with their roots and transmit their cultural heritage to future generations.
Puppetry in India seamlessly blends tradition with innovation, conveying cultural richness and social messages, captivating audiences both locally and globally. That's all for today's show, but we will see you next week at the same time. So till then, goodbye and take care.
Today on Refined, what's your color? What's your season?
Size me up really quick. What am I?
I had to guess.
Yes.
I'm gonna go spring. But I
Okay.
don't know. I can't tell just by looking at you, but that's my guess.
Okay. The local woman who finds what shade makes you shine. Plus, it's one of a kind in the state. We ride the roller coaster high above Leavenworth.